forgot to say hello, everybody. All right. So Miss Joy has been here and has been checking on me. Thank you, girl, for showing up on the replay last week. I was not feeling the greatest. So I had to take a night off unexpectedly, or I would have let you guys know in advance. But I'm glad to be back in the house tonight. I'm excited to share so many things with you guys. But anyway, Miss Joy, thank you so much for showing up. And let's see. I'm gonna be that person. My mom said to remind her that I was going live. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, we are good to go. That's a woosah. Welcome, everybody. Let me plug up my iron and get ready to go through the things I want to show y'all. And we have so much to talk about. Okay, so first, this one. Okay. I manifested this. Okay, let me tell you what I'm talking about. So when I started this, I'm just going to center myself a little bit more. And by the way, I'm wearing this green because, again, Pat is in the house. Hey, Pat. I'm wearing this green because me and my girl were talking earlier, and we were talking about colors, and it was mentioned that I did look good in this green. Greens look good on me. This is a sweatshirt that I got from an old job. I didn't love it, but apparently it loves me, so I'm working it. Tay Tay says, woosah, chicken. You know what? It is all good. It is all good. You know why? Because I love you guys. You guys show up for me no matter what kind of technical difficulties I have, no matter what's going on. And I absolutely love that. So no worries. But anyway, back to what I manifested. So, I just want to say really quick, manifestation in my mind is I'm not talking about the woo-woo kind. Like all you gotta do is think I'm gonna make 7 figures this year and then it happens. No. Okay. In my mind, manifesting is focusing your energy and your thoughts and your faith on something. So back when I first started this channel, I was doing live streams on Tuesday, and it was kind of all about industry type stuff, quilting news, the word on the stitch. And I talked about retreats in one of the early ones and how much fun I heard they were from my quilt squad. Well, anyway, I said, you know what, y'all? I am going on a quilt retreat. And so here's the thing. I manifested it. And what that means is from the moment I said, hey, Mom, welcome to the party. From the moment I said that on the live, I just believed that it was true. And I worked, did things to try to make it happen. And you know what? The stars aligned, and I am going on spring retreat. So, if you don't know what a retreat is, whether you're watching this live or on the repeat, after it's over, you can go to my videos and find the live about retreats. Okay. That is definitely a thing you can do. But anyway, you go away from home, you retreat, okay, to a nice, serene, beautiful place with your peeps. And here's the thing, you don't even have to know them because there are retreats, you can just sign up for them and show up and make new friends. But anyway, I'm going with my SQU people, and I'm so excited about that. April says, yay. Yes, so nice. I'm so excited. And so a lot of the conversation in my world recently has been about this retreat. What projects am I going to work on? What am I going to do? What am I going to pack? How am I going to make sure that I bring everything I need? A few of you will remember that I went to quilt camp a little while ago, and there were a couple of things that I did not have on my list that I needed. And of course, my peeps came through when my machine got jammed. Thank you, Pat, for the tweezers. But one of the things that some of my people had that I just have to imagine is so convenient is, let's see, let's bring it up. The everything but the machine tote bag. Okay. I have put the pattern for you, the link to the pattern in the description if it's something that you're interested in. And here's the thing, if you quilt and ever leave your house, this is something that you need. Of course, leave your house with your machine and all your things to go somewhere else to do your quilting. But to be honest with you, it's something that you could use at home for organization. So anyway, let's just go through the picture so you know exactly what this is. And again, the reason why I'm talking about this is because this is going to be one of the projects that I work on during the retreat. Okay. So here, it is a carrier for one of those towers that has the drawers. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers. Okay. And Miss Fancy Pat has hers labeled. Okay. Let's click through it because these are a few of the examples that are on the website. I'm going to show you some that my friends are talking about. Thank you, Miss Joy. She says, congratulations. This is huge, y'all. First of all, I have not had a vacation since my daughter was born. Okay. And I work hard. All right. My bottom line might not reflect it just yet, but I work really hard. I work, no joke, like 5 jobs. Content creating, we've talked about this before, is not easy. I love it. I love it. Okay. But when you start, it's volunteer work. And so, anyway, I kind of got lost on that tangent, but I was talking about a vacation. So I haven't had a vacation since my daughter was born. Last year, I took her on a cruise with my bestie and her sister. It was so much fun, but I also never left the ship. Okay. Because when I took my son on a cruise, he stayed in the kids' camp. Couldn't get him to leave. My daughter, the complete opposite. I drop her off at quilt camp for the very first time. They give you a phone so they can reach you if there are any emergencies. And, Grace was gracing. Okay. She was doing what she does. And I know April gonna say the baby was right. Because that's what April does. But yeah, I drop her off. They call me 20 minutes later and they're like, Miss Broomfield, your daughter is being kind of aggressive. Can you come pick her up? Yeah. So I never really got to take advantage of the parties, the activities. I was so excited about Tay, what was the game we played? What was the game? or the game that they played. Was it Jeopardy? No, it wasn't Jeopardy. Maybe it was Jeopardy. I don't know. And I don't even know if you went to that. I know your sister did, but anyway, there was some sort of activity, where they call the people up on the stage. But yeah. See, look, there go April talking about, yep, she was innocent. Yo, she wanted to play the video games and didn't want anybody else to play with her. She was throwing them bows, okay? If anybody wanted to play the video games. And yeah, so anyway, we had 3 destinations. I don't even know what they were. I don't even know where we went because, again, I never left the ship. I couldn't, because I knew if I tried to leave the ship as soon as I got off, they were going to call me to come get her back. And anyway, she loves it. She was just talking about it tonight. She had a great time, but that was not a vacation for me. So anyway, let's make a deal. There you go. That part. It was let's make a deal. I was really excited about that. The guy that won was super funny. He had us like cracking up the few minutes that I did see. And anyway, so this is my first vacation in nearly 7 years. Sit with that for a moment. 7 years. So I'm super excited, and I can't wait to make this bag, this tote bag that carries everything. Let's see. Okay, so this is kind of like a back and side profile. This is the front. One of the things that you'll notice is some people do embroidery on the front, which I think is amazing, and I'm definitely going to do. I don't know what it'll say yet, but we'll get to that. So quilt camp, quilt retreat. This is my quilt squad. Hey guys, some of them are on right now, and actually made some of the bags that I'm about to show you. So this was definitely at camp. I knew I needed to make this bag. So anyway, again, this is my squad, and Pat made this one, and it sounds exactly like her. Let's just create all the things. And that's what she does. I love that embroidery work. She's kind of the person that I go to when I have embroidery questions. She is, she does her thing with that. And Pat, go ahead and put your Facebook name in the chat, because yeah, I've had a vacation in 7 years. My brain is fried. Okay, so if you can see this, this is a picture of a little crab. She loves, loves, loves crabs. If you remember back in the day, I showed you a jacket that had a big, like, maybe what are those, blue shell crabs? Soft blue shell? I don't know. She knows. But anyway, it was beautiful. So one of the things that people do is add the little, what are they called? The little accent pieces. Yeah. So I can't wait to have fun with mine. Okay, this is Julie's. Hers says, working on my PhD. Projects half done. Love that. Love, love, love that. Maryland blue crabs. That's what she said. And Miss J hooked me up with the zipper pulls. Yes, the zipper pulls. Correct. So one of the things I love about Julie's, I love this fabric. She found a fabric with license plates that are all about sewing. Kiss my stash. That's what that says. That is so cute. Let's see if I can quiltaholic. I'm just reading the different ones that I can see. And I want to say one says kiss my grits, but I don't know if that makes sense. Ooh, Miss Julie. That's what Tay Tay says. No, this is super, super cute. I think I have more pictures. This is it open on the side. So fun. Yeah. She doesn't remember where she got this fabric. I remember asking her, but it is just adorable. Okay. Kiss my stash. Okay, that's it. Kiss my stash. But anyway, I think that's the last slide that I have. I wanted to share something else with you. I'm sharing two things tonight. This, and I'm gonna have a little mommy brag moment. So while I was prepping for this live earlier, this was my dog sitting on now mind you, I have my computer on my lap, and normally she wants to sit right in my lap, but she couldn't get there, so she just decided that sitting on the edge of my legs was just fine. And I just thought that was so funny and had to snap a picture. My friend Nate says that I'm her support human. And just after I snapped this picture, she moved and literally turned around and like scooched her butt back to make space for herself right there. Yeah. She is just an adorable little baby. Hey, Julie's in the house. Hey, Julie. And she says, oh, that's my case. Yes, girl. Super duper duper cute. And April says that's Pat's. Boo, I'm not that talented yet. Okay, girl, whatever. We're going to be making our everything but the sewing machine tote at retreat. So, yeah, Julie says hi, everyone. But anyway, let me just take the comments off the screen for a moment. Hope, that's my dog. She was down here for a minute, but for whatever reason, when I'm live, she don't want to show her face. She might be upstairs barking at the neighbors, but she don't want to show her face. Okay. So anyway, I promised a mommy brag moment. So this has nothing to do with sewing. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging with me while I do this. A couple of you who are my friends have already seen this. Those of you who are just part of the community, but I don't know you because you don't live in the northern VA, Virginia, or we just haven't met yet. I shared my son. Okay, so my son plays baseball. It's his thing. The same way I'm obsessed with quilting, he's obsessed with baseball. And anyway, he recently, actually his first game of the season, had a grand slam. So when he tells me about it, I'm like, baby, what's that? What's a grand slam? You know, I know Denny's got a grand slam, but like, what is this grand slam you speak of, right? And so apparently it was bases loaded. So that means one of his teammates was on every single base. He was up to bat, and he hit a home run and brought them all home. They only had 5 points during the game. His grand slam made Gigi's in the house. Hey, girl. Tay says, hope is private. She don't do social media. I'm a proud boy mom. Yes. So anyway, I had it all queued up. I had it all queued up before, but I had to restart my computer because I was having technical difficulties. So anyway, here we go. April says, yay, a grand slam. So I'm adding it to the stage. And is it going to immediately play? Yes, it does.
This is high in the air to center. Smith goes back on it. Oh, runs into the fence and through it. I hope he's okay. Great effort from our center fielder, Smith, but the ball was over the fence, and that's a home run.
That's what's up. Now, mind you, it was an away game, so the announcer wasn't like, yay, Caleb hit a home run. Because I was like, how come he's not giving you props? And my son said he was an announcer for the other team. But yeah, okay. So anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. Let's get started. Okay. Quilt for Joy says that must feel so good. It does. I love that my son has found something that he is so dedicated to, that like he's found his passion. I played basketball in high school, but I tore my ACL, and it kind of like, shifted the direction that my life was going. I didn't really think that I would play in college, but I kind of had to like chill on the sports altogether. And that's okay. I'm just so excited for him. And yes, I am the proud, proud, proud mom. So let's talk a little bit about sewing. That's what we're here for. I had to restart my computer, so some of my transitions are off, but that's going to be all right. Okay, here is the pickup sticks. As you can tell, it's not finished. It is not finished. It's got a portion of the border on. I have pieced it together, but yeah, that's all I could get done. And that's okay. Project half done. My PhD. So wait a minute. I'm looking in the comments, and I see that Miss Joy says, hello, beautiful name twin at Quilt for Joy. That makes sense. I was thinking it was the joy of quilting, but it probably is. I'm sure it absolutely is. But her name is also Joy. So, okay, we got two Joys on the house. Sometimes we have two Julies. I'm with it. Gigi, I am so glad that you could catch us live. She says that the last few weekends, everything has been like chill all week, but Friday night she's been slammed. By the way, Jackie is also not going to be able to make it tonight. One of her friends surprised her with some concert tickets for her birthday, which is next week. So that was super sweet. She's doing that. And anyway, I'm just so glad that you guys are here. If you are new to the Late Night Sip and Sew Lounge, welcome. I'm B. I'm the creator behind Oh So Happy, and I am so excited that you're here. Drop some comments. Let us know that you're here, where you're from, if you're a quilter, whether you're watching this live or on the replay, okay? Because we want to get to know you. We want to see you. We want you to come back because this is a good time. All right. So the last couple of weeks, I've been working on this pickup sticks quilt. And by the way, I don't see Robin on here yet, but I'm thinking she's the one that said that that should be the name. I meant to ask her week before last, but I never got around to it. Oh, I didn't put the comments back on the screen. But anyway, so I'm probably going to take this quilt with me to Quilt Retreat and finish it there. I want to do a black border and then a color border, like different colors, the different colors that are within the quilt, and then maybe a black binding. I'm not sure, but I'll probably finish that at Quilt Retreat. There on the side is what I'm working on now and will work on tonight. So I'm working with scraps, y'all. It's called, let me grab the book. So this is the book that let's go ahead and bring you back here. This is the book that I put the link to in the description. And it has some really interesting quilt blocks. There are so many. So many. Let's see. Like, I was looking through here and was like, okay, wait a minute. Like, I'm seeing stuff I haven't seen before. And when I got to, oh, I love this. This is one of my favorite blocks, the 8-point star. And so this is a star within a star. Now, y'all know that's hot. That's hot, y'all. And tell me if you've seen it before, because, you know, again, I'm still like kind of new at this stuff, but I've never seen that one. Pinwheel star, love that. And then so when I saw, almost there, it's, oh, nope, it's on page 70, I think. Yes. When I saw the Patchwork Star, I was like, okay, wait a minute, that's different. And that's this one right here. So it's a Patchwork Star with reverse applique on the back. So here's my star. And okay, get it together, girl. Here's the one. Of course, that's not going to look right. Let's lay it down. Here's the one that I cut out. So being totally transparent, I did not actually finish a whole block. Because, you know, it's just been that kind of life. Life been lifing. All right. But here is the star with the edges folded back. Okay. And basically what you do is you put the patchwork under this, and then the book says hand sew it. I'm not about that life right now. I mean, I could see how some larger thread would be really nice. I have this. I haven't used them yet. That would look really nice. But I would probably machine sew it. And I was even thinking I could use different decorative stitches, which would be fun. All right. So what I'm working on tonight are the blocks that are going to go beneath the stars. But I don't think I'm going to do a whole quilt of stars. This is what I'm thinking. Tell me what you're thinking. Joy says exactly. Let's see. Bring that book to retreat. Yes, girl, I got you. I got you. Bring that crochet one too, because I've been thinking about that, and I might bring some of my thread and my crochet needles. Yes. Yes, yes, Joy. I see that. So forgive me if I say it wrong. Sashiko. She says, I would Sashiko the star. I'm obsessed with Sashiko stitching. I love how it looks. I'm just not there yet. And that's exactly what I bought that thread for. But you know, there's so many different rabbit holes. So many. So maybe I will, once I get through some of these projects, I get through my Road to Virginia stuff, maybe I'll go ahead and do a nice little series on that. And April says, yes. Ms. Joy says, explain. Which part? Sashiko? Like what it is? Somebody in the comments can handle that. I am so sure, because I know Julie has done it. I believe she brought something to Quilt Camp where she had done a placemat. Okay, so Ms. Joy says, yes, yes, yes. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The other Joy says, whoa, 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 y'all going so fast. Y'all going so fast. Your Janome definitely does the stitch. Uh-oh. I believe what you're telling me is I can use my machine to do that. I thought that that was strictly hand sewing. You might have just schooled me on something. Okay, so April says it is hand stitching, but I believe different machines can do it as well. And sometimes there might be a limit on, because this is much thicker thread. I know that crackle is kind of loud, but I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, this is much thicker thread as opposed to something like this, which you're barely going to be able to even see. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, not the expert here, just exploring, just learning. I could put this back where I got it from instead of making a mess with myself later. I know y'all don't mind. Crackle, 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 crunch, crunch, crunch. Okay. Store that away. Okay, so all right, so we got some new people in the chat chiming in. I might have missed your name when you got on because the comments go pretty fast. But let's see. Pat says you get the sashiko look with the embroidery machine. It's supposed to be relaxing. Nope. LOL. Sewing is relaxing. It's therapy. At least it's supposed to be. But anyway, April says, I'm gonna get you over to the dark side eventually, Pat. Anyway, guys, so yes, that is what I'm working on. And what I thought we would do is work on the blocks. So hold on, let me get the blocks that I have already done so you can see them up close. Okay. And the thing that I love about these is that they are just scrap-tastic, right? I have so many blue scraps. Let me just show you. I mean, this is only a portion of them. Like this was full. Okay, hold on. So, and I know that doesn't feel like a lot, but trust me, that's just one of several bins that you can't see that are out of sight. So I've gone through my scraps and cut them into 2-inch strips. And then I have maybe 10 different ones here on my cutting board that we're going to sew together tonight. But the two that I have already finished are, I mean, you know, they're going to look fairly the same. These two, okay? And here's the thing. You can cut your fabric into 2-inch squares and then sew them together individually, but I am not about that life. So I sew them into strips, okay, that are 6 by 6 or 6 different strips wide, right? And then I slice them, okay? And then I'm gonna sew these together. And one thing that I'm experimenting, you're probably not going to be able to see that. Let's switch over to the other view. One of the things that I am trying with this one is I'm pressing my seams open. And I feel like the seams lay so much flatter when you do that. Of course, they don't nest the same, but I feel like that's all right. Like nobody is checking for your nesting, you know? I mean, let's see. Do you see any points that just are not like working? These were not nested. Let's look at the back. I mean, it works, right? Here's the second one. Do you see any points? Okay, so that point right there is slightly off. Ain't nobody checking for that. I mean, the points, I was able to still match them up without exact precision, and I am okay with it. So my idea for this quilt is I'm going to make another baby quilt. It's going to look kind of vintage. That's the thing with scrappy quilts. I do think they are vintage looking. I think I'm going to have one square or star block, one block with the star in the baby quilt. And then on the, like to the left, and then on the other side, maybe do some embroidery or something with the baby's name. I don't know. But that's my thoughts. That's cute, right? Let's see. That's cute. I like it. So anyway, okay. So toss that there because I'm not doing the reverse tonight. If I haven't finished this by next week's live, I'll do it then live. The reverse applique. Because yes, the Janome, so this is only a straight stitch machine. My other machine has all the decorative stitching, my Bernina. And like if I wanted to do a blanket stitch or maybe a satin stitch. Ooh, a satin stitch around the star, y'all. Tell me what you think about that. Like, I think that would look really pretty. A nice wide, chunky one. Yes. Okay. So anyway, April says, who's having a baby? Girl, I don't know. As long as it ain't me. Joy says, yes, I think a satin stitch would look nice. I might just try that. Here's the thing. I'm making these quilts. I do have a friend who says that she wants a baby quilt, but I don't know what the baby is, whether it's a girl or a boy. And I'm thinking with all this blue, it would maybe be a boy's quilt. But, you know, time will tell, girl. The situation will surface, okay? I will manifest somebody to give this quilt to, okay? April's laughing at me. Girl, I am done. I got my two. I'm done. Okay, April says the satin stitch will set it off. Yes, yes. Nate says satin, satin, satin. Donna's in the house. Hey, Donna, my friend, my rock, my homie. So good to see you. I just love you guys. Okay, we're here to see sewing. If you're just joining us, you weren't here in the beginning. I was having some technical difficulties when I was trying to play the music for the intro video. I restarted my computer. I don't know what's going on. You know, I mean, I guess I was trying to do too much. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to play music while I sew. I'm gonna set this all back here and let me get ready. And oh, Linda's here. Hey, Linda, girl, so good to see you. Yes, yes. So if I have missed you in the comments, I do apologize, but welcome, welcome, welcome to Oh So Much. Oh So Happy. Wait a minute. Tay Tay says, too much dip on a chip. Girl, she got jokes, 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 jokes. I love it. Mom, you still hanging in there? You got me on the big screen? What you doing, Ma? We ain't heard from you in a minute. Okay, I'm going over to my music and we're gonna set it off right here. Let's see. Closing all the stuff that I don't need. I'm gonna just start with, let me move this out of the way. Let me move that out of the way. I won't need my cutting board for a minute. These are some strips that I was gonna sew together. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me just go ahead and do that. Let me just go ahead and sew these together and get that done so you can see that process. So, doop, 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 doop. Okay, what we doing now? Oh, we starting the music. I'm gonna just start with this song that I really, really love. Guess I'll start sewing too. That's what's up, Joy. That's what's up. I love it. I love when you guys are sewing too. Definitely tell me what you're doing. I know Robin was working on a mystery quilt. So yeah, I'd love to know what you guys are doing. Anyway, we're gonna see how this music goes. And keep my fingers crossed that it works. Okay.
Much sorrow comes from women who know not honor and truth.
What is it about them? They wanted me to be something I'm not. No, I won't settle 'cause I know my worth.
I'm just gonna pause that so I can talk. Okay, so these are my 6 rows. And actually what I'm going to do now is iron them open. I like to finger press first to kind of just introduce the seam to what's about to happen. Okay. Like open on up there. Okay. Now let's see. I was going to try to be fancy, and while I was sewing, like keep my fabric straight with this hand and pick up my wine with this hand. But I was like, don't do it, B. Don't do it. You gonna mess up, drop the wine in your lap, sew through your finger. I've done that, by the way, y'all, with my industrial machine. Yes, so through your finger. And we ain't trying to do that tonight. We are not trying. Oh, I forgot to do my little. I should probably just kind of open them all up at one time. I do feel like working these scraps takes a long time. Okay, so first, you got to shuffle through your scraps. You got to find something where you have a full 2 inches. If it's a true scrappy scrap, you know, you might only have 1.5 inch wide strip or something like that. All the ones that I had, I put in here, the ones that I had left over. Okay, they weren't quite 2 more inches, or they were really short. So that these will be saved for another project on another day. Oh, yeah. Okay. But anyway, hello, everybody. I just like to welcome you guys in and remind you to hit the like button. You know, what that does is tell YouTube that small creator content matters, and it helps broaden my reach, honestly. And that would just be awesome. Because here's the thing. Haven't you ever come across a channel and been like, oh my God, where you been in my life? This is like a match made in heaven. And then you go check out their stats, and they have like 125 videos and 30,000 subscribers, and you're like, oh my God, wait a minute. I'm late to the party, you know? And that's how I feel like, you know, it just hasn't found, those channels just haven't found their way into my feed yet. And so the way to, sorry, it's like I can't walk and chew gum. Like as I'm trying to press open these seams, trying to talk at the same time, it's really difficult. But anyway, the way that you communicate to YouTube that this particular creator should be sent out to other subscribers, you know, is by liking, by commenting, by subscribing. Okay. And here's the thing. Subscribing is completely free, y'all. Why do we hold on to it like it's our last little bit of cash? You know, I don't know. But yes. Anyway, I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you have a good time. I would love feedback. I'd love to hear if there's something particular that you're interested in. Let me just let this warm up again, or something, you want to know about. I'm here for it. Okay. I'd love to. And you know what? Let me drink some water so I don't wake up with a headache in the morning. Okay, Miss Joy says, at my age, I'm late for everything. Nate is laughing. Oh, there's much love. Yes, I don't think so. Gigi and Miss Joy haven't been on live at the same time. I'm glad you guys are meeting and mingling. Let me just go back to the comments and see if there's anything I missed. Linda says, what pattern are you working on tonight? A great question. So it's from this book, which I do have in the description. Oh, let me put it here. This is better. I got this book from the library because, you know, that's what your girl B does. She goes to the library and takes all the quilt books. I just returned about 15 to one of the libraries in my area. And I was checking out, of which April, I saw one that I was like, ooh, April needs this book. So I'm gonna check it out for her. But I'm checking out like 3 new books. And I asked him if nobody wants this other book on how to use a serger. I was like, if nobody wants this, can I check this out again? And he's like, oh, sure. And by the way, you have a few books that are overdue. He was so nice about it. I was like, no worries. I've already put them in the return slot. But anyway, so tonight I'm working on the, oops, wrong way. Patchwork Star. Okay. And basically, I don't know why I threw this all the way over there. I'm so silly. Basically, it's reverse applique. You make a square patchwork. You make square patchwork. And then you reverse applique this on, right? And we had some comments earlier about the different ways that you can do that. Let's just iron that to make it look good and feel good so we can really see what it looks like. Yeah, there's lots of different ways that you could treat this. One of the things that we recently said would be good would be a satin stitch. And I just might try that. All right. Ta-da! It kind of looks like a starfish, right? I don't know which camera to like work with. But anyway, so my thought for this is I'm going to do mostly these blocks in a baby quilt, but have one row kind of like a third of the way down of reverse applique and embroidery, where I put a nice little like verse or the baby's name or something. That is what I'm thinking. But anyway, so tonight we are working on working with our scraps. Yes, I love this. I have kind of said that I am going to go through a lot of my scraps before I buy new fabric. Gigi says cute, thank you. And Miss Linda's wait a minute, where are we? Oh my goodness, I'm so far behind. Tay Tay, I need you. We're gonna have to work something out. I might have to put you on the phone or something so you can tell me what's going on in the quilts. Lori Quilts. Lori says, I never thought of the library for quilt books. Great idea. Yes, girl. Okay, so let me school you. The call number is 746.46. So you go to the nonfiction area. Y'all think I'm joking about how many books I have. I'm not even playing. Okay. Look at this. All right. Let's see if we can get that to focus. 746.46. Okay, so you go to the nonfiction section, you look for 746. This is where you're going to find all of the books. So I have Quilting for Everyone. This is the one that I checked out once, had it for 3 months, and was like, can I get it again? Overlock, sergers, and cover lockers. 50 lessons and 15 projects to get you started. I do not have a serger, but this library actually has one you can, well, actually more than one. They have several that you can go there and use. And I have a couple of projects that I'd like to do with serging. So let's see. So a lot of these are clothes. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but like around the neckline, I guess that's like the serger. I don't know. And it's there on the arm too. But anyway, I want to make some reusable. Oh, dang, they even got jackets. Yo, this is confusing. Okay, here we go. Anyway, I want to make some reusable towels, like paper towels. And the pattern that I have for that calls for a serger. This is the applique book. International Piecing. Modern Minimal. Go Big, Go Bold. Applique. Stash Happy Applique. 25 fresh projects for quilt lovers. Okay, so I want y'all to look at this, right? And then look at this. Anything look familiar? This is a mug rug that I made a little while ago, which I keep right here. And then Modern Quilt Bible. Love me a modern quilt. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw a picture. Look at this, y'all. We were just talking about this. I can't reach it. Look at the larger thread there. Oh, and it's here too. It's so weird doing it opposite. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. You know, here's the sad thing. I've had these books for so long and haven't, ooh, that's nice. And haven't even gone through them. Pat could like really do this one. She's really good with curves. Ooh, okay. Anyway, just to show you. Look at that. Love that. Love that one. So cool. Anyway, yes. Yes, Lori. The library. So many books. This is just a portion of the books that I have. A lot of them are upstairs too. Anyway, back to what we were doing. I take this, slice it into 2-inch squares, and what I get is this. I don't know why it feels kind of dark in here, but anyway, I think the lighting's fine. I'm just imagining things. Okay, I'm going to turn the music back on and get to sewing. Now, when I am piecing these together, obviously I'm trying to make sure that I don't put the same, like line the same two fabrics side by side. Okay, that's the same one. But even like that to me is a little bit too much. Like just reversing it. Like I try to keep duplicates away from each other. I don't know why. It's just a personal preference of mine. It's not a fact. It's not a thing that anybody has to do. I just kind of like it that way. And so what I'm going to do is find my 6 before I get started. And I do have a lot going on here. I do have 2 layers. So and it's like shopping. Yay. What do I want to use? Let's see, that's a lot of the larger blue polka dots together. So let's move this down here. And there you go. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's sew. All right, so since I'm not able to nest my seams, I just kind of look. And if I've sewn them together like properly as far as the seam allowance, they're going to line up regardless. So Gigi says, that many books? Wow, mine is due back already. No, April, it's not. It's been renewed once. I think they renew them every month for 3 months with no problem. And typically, if nobody has requested the book or put it on hold, they don't have a problem allowing you to extend it. I've literally had books so long that I thought they were mine. I mean, yeah. And you know what? I think I'm doing a service because if I check out all the quilt books, they will say, wow, we need more quilt books, right? I mean, that's my theory anyway. Okay, I was so far back. Okay. Oh, Lori says, now I can't wait to get to the library. I love that. Jay says, stop incriminating yourself. I don't think it's anything wrong with what I'm doing. Okay. We'll just see. We'll just see. All right. Let's get the music going again. I forgot what I paused. Let's see if it'll pick up where it was. No, I'm not worried about that. Let's just go ahead and start something else. Here we go.
Okay, big check this. I know bringing me down is a part of your checklist, but you can't cause I'm feisty. You mad in the corner, I'm here sipping iced tea. On the way to the top, can't reach, can't find me. Better chill with them looks. AK over here on the beach. Okay, boy, let's talk about it. I know you snitch, don't think I forgot, bitch. Now I'm coming for your neck. Gotta kill one just to keep them other ones in check. So many people wanna down me. On the way to the top, can't reach, can't find me. Nah, I'll be on the G5, rocking some knee highs, some bad bitches. Bye. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just better catch my flow. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just better catch my.
I just had a question. Lori, did you subscribe to the channel? I think my tip about the my tip about the libraries is worth that. Okay. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and share the channel. Okay, back to the sewing.
You may be facing tribulation, but don't let it get you down. What I'm saying may take patience, but you're gonna make it out. I scratch my own 2 feet to pull you to safety. When the fires are burning, burning like crazy, carnage around us, but you won't feel no pain. I will take your place, I will be your shield. I will be your shield. I'll defend you. Keep you from danger. I'm so clean, look at me go, yeah, get on my team. Been on a roll, I got what I need. Look at me, I go, look at me, I go in. Damn, I'm cold, I'm so clean. Look at me, I'm so fresh, so clean. Bringing it on, stack it with ease. Look at me, I go, look at me, I go. Ay. You know it's going down right now. Ay. Yeah, we about to turn it up. One time for the one time. Ay. Talk that talk for me one time. Me and you and not the same, that's no lie. Different years, I be putting it in motion. I got it stacked to the rim, ayy. All I do is touch that rim, ayy. And get a cup from the wind, ayy. And we ain't nothing like them, ayy. Yeah, that's really in my DNA. Yeah. Damn, I'm cold, I'm so clean. Look at me go, yeah, get on my team. Been on a roll, I got what I need. Look at me, I go, look at me, I go in. Damn, I'm cold, I'm so clean. Look at me, I'm so fresh, so clean. Bringing it on, stack it with ease. Look at me, I go, look at me, I go. I'm stacking it with ease. I do what I please. Anything I do better than you know this. Every time I pull up, yeah, they notice. is. I stand up for the crowd, know you want some of this. From the top to the bottom, yeah, I got it going on. Bust down, baby, yeah, the money hella long. I be putting in the work, know you see it paying off. See the glow, see the fit, they ain't on what we on. All I do is touch that rim, ayy, and get a cut from the wind, ayy. And we ain't nothing like them, ayy. Yeah, that's really in my DNA. Damn, I'm cold, I'm so clean. Look at me go, yeah, get on my team. Been on a roll, I got what I need. Look at me, I go, look at me, I go. Damn, I'm cold, I'm so clean. Look at me, I'm so fresh, so clean. Bringing it on, stack it with ease. Look at me, I go, look at me, I go. Ay.
Maybe that was the end of that playlist, so I don't have to pause anything. Okay. So I'm just saying, it feels like that takes a long time. I mean, after doing the pickup sticks block, where I mean, it went so fast. I mean, really, each block, even though they're small, is just 2 seams. This, I think, the more seams, the more time it takes. It's going to be beautiful. You know, I like the little boxes, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, dang, y'all. Okay, so I would turn that one, because I don't know if you can see it, but I don't like that next to each other, so I would just shift it. I mean, I thought it was taking me a long time to do these blocks, but I see it was not in my imagination. And then this one here. See, I mean, it's going to look beautiful. It's going to look, you know, scrappy and vintage. And maybe even a little bit complex, just with all the different points. I definitely ran into some point issues. Like I have on this one, I have a strip that I must have cut my my strip wrong, because my seam is daggone near a 1/4 inch off. I'm not even gonna show you. Like, I'm not gonna show you. Ain't no point it out. I'm not gonna quilt police myself. But anyway, so 3 blocks, all that work, and just 3 blocks. Did I have? Oh, I have another one to iron out. Okay, so moving on to the next playlist. Let me check in the comments and see what I missed. What did I miss? Gigi says you're doing them a good service. You getting us hip to go into the library. I know that's right. Yes. And I've actually checked out, I mean, just going to the library in general, I'm definitely reading more. Even the last couple of nights when I've woken up and gone to the bathroom, like, you know, old people do in the middle of the night. If I got back in bed and couldn't fall immediately asleep, I've started reading. And it's just so much easier on the mind for, you know, stimulation reasons to read. I'm definitely able to fall back asleep sooner. So that being said, okay, so April says, yes, I'm bringing it to the retreat Fabulous. Mom says she's still watching. All right, girl, hang in there. Hang in there. Actually, my mom stays up a lot later than me, so I know she won't have a problem. Tay Tay says, sorry, it's an early night for me, guys and dolls. Tay Tay out. Good night, sweetie. Good night. Joy says, nice. Thank you. Gigi says, it'll be beautiful. And she also says, you're not old. You're right. I'm not old. My body doesn't know that, but my mind is sharp. My mind is like 34. Yeah. My body, yeah, it don't know it. I mean, it don't know it. It'll catch up. I'll get it right. I'm going to get it right. But right now, things be snap, crackling, and a popping. So, it's all good though. All good. All right. So anyway, let's get the music going again. Dang, I can never remember which playlist I was playing. Ugh. Okay, that's some feedback for StreamYard, because I don't remember. It wasn't this, but still some good.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They say no to sleepless nights. Will you find me? Hope you find me. When the sun rises, when the sun Every single day I feel the
Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. In the gym, I gotta get my work in. I can't leave it all the chances, make it certain. Yeah, I had to lose it all to find my purpose. Yeah, but I won't do that twice, it made me nervous. Let's get to working. I'm like, check one, check two, gonna get the spins now. Want this, want that, gotta be stand out. Jokes on you, boy, tell me you the man now. Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. Yeah. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. Okay, I'm him. Ain't nobody on me shooting in the gym. It's always been on me, I always gotta build. I let everybody eat before I got my fill. Ooh, keep it real, ooh, yeah. I got my family and a plan B. If I don't get it, then we don't eat. I feel the pressure, but I'm not weak. My demons coming like a stampede. But trust me, man, I got it. I'm never out of pocket. We ain't never playing tag. You doubters if it's not it. Only seeing green, no wonder why I never stop it. And while you turning up, I just go up, I'm like a rocket, yeah. While you turning up, I just go up, I'm like a rocket, yeah. Pressure make diamonds. Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. In the gym, I gotta get my
It's been so long I didn't see you on mine. You're changing what you look a different guy. I can't stop thinking about you since last night. Do you feel the same? Feel the same? Feel the same? Feel the same? Imagine if we did it right. Yeah, I feel like we could be so tight. We can fix it, gonna be alright. Do you feel me, baby? Look in my eyes, into my heart. I know I'm everything you pray for, my love. Been waiting too long to find in the one. I would do everything you ask in my love. Look in my eyes, I know we need time. I know I'm everything you pray for, my love. Been waiting too long to find in the one. I would do everything you ask in my love. Yeah, we were kids, baby, the time flew by. I mean, we didn't really had a fight. We were never really said goodbye. I can see your face, your face, your face, your face. We just need some peace of mind. I got a feeling we will be alright. I wanna live with you by your side. Do you feel the same? Look in my
we've been in a lot lately. We can just talk about it. I know we can make it, baby. The word about ended. Maybe now is our time to make it. Our love is stronger than that. Do you believe that too? Look in my eyes, into my heart. I know I'm everything you pray for my love. Been waiting too long to find in the one. I will do everything you ask me, my love. Just look in my eyes, I know we need time. I know I'm everything you pray for my love. Been waiting too long to find in the one. I will do everything you ask me, my love.
If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Since they paid to see a show, got the South overflow, yeah. If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Watching me to take no, raise a toast to the goat, yeah. Body be dripping and fancy, pat on my nose with that fancy. Money on me, I got plenty. Hundreds, 50s, and 20s. Stay fat, lot of them. Rags, house by the lake, bought that. Ops to the brakes, draw back. Paddock on my wrist, I'ma hit 'em with a drip. They gon' pay the VIP to get a pic with me. I'm a star, brand new keys to the car. I'm the boss and the king and the czar. Got me so high, so addicted. Telling me I'm the only queen of his heart. Guess I let you co-star. If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Since they paid to see a show, got the South overflow, yeah. If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Watching me to take no, raise a toast to the goat, yeah. If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Since they paid to see a show, got the South overflow, yeah. If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Watching me to take no, raise a toast to the goat, yeah. If I gotta do it, I'ma be the best. You can bet I got the recipe. Mastermind, creator of this high vibe energy. Only thing I'm loyal to is building a legacy. So quit testing me. Lot of commas in the bank, I'ma provide 'em. Tell the amateurs stay in they lane, ain't no outside. Bought a mansion in LA, right next to Mariah. Write a song, get filthy pay, price going high, yeah. If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Since they paid to see a show, got the South overflow, yeah. If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Watching me to take
I am getting low in diversity of strips. But that's okay, because that means I'm moving through what I made earlier. This board was loaded with strips earlier today. And now, not so much. Okay. Let's see. Where's my mouse? Okay. Oh, I'm back. Got everybody to bed. Yay. Okay, so you must be talking about the little ones. Don't I know? Don't I know? My daughter, I put her to bed about between 8 and 8:30. And that's why I start this live about 9:30. That gives her a chance to be like fully out. And only once we've had an issue where she woke up during a live. It was an unscheduled live where I was working on a baby quilt that had to be finished that night because it was needed to be delivered at the baby shower the next day. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take all the pressure, all the stress out of it. And I'm going to just turn on the camera and start sewing. And I'll sew until I finish it. I started about 9:30 or 9 o'clock. And I finished about 11:30. But my point is that particular day, Grace had a tantrum as soon as she came home, and it was a bad one. She wore herself out, and so she fell asleep immediately. Sometimes she'll sleep through the night, even after going to bed early. I mean, she was probably in bed by 6. Okay. This particular night, I think she woke up around 11 talking about, I forgot to cook dinner. So she came down here and I gave her a little cuddles and all that, and then went upstairs, got her some food, and came back down here and finished. But Don't I understand it? She says, I miss lots, but the piecing looks really pretty. Love your colors. Thank you. I have so many scraps, and I've actually organized my scraps by bin, by color. I got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And then I have one for black, white, and then like unidentifiable because there's so many colors in it. It's like, what color is it really? And yeah, so I want to go through these scraps. So I'll probably be making another one of these. I want to do one with ombre colors, you know, where it kind of maybe moves through the rainbow, or something like that. But you know, so many projects, so little time. And anyway, she says dinner is always good. Bon appetit. No, she's saying that too, Pat. Pat says, I finished my leather notebook cover. I just looked up, so I should probably eat dinner, shaking my head. That's what we do. We get so caught up. I mean, honestly, guys, I had a pretty crazy day, but I had a doctor's appointment, but I came home and I immediately started cutting my fabric, sorting, sewing, and yeah. One of my girlfriends calls me who gets out of work about 4:30, and I was like, shut the front door. It's 4:30. When did that happen? I mean, I came home from my appointment like 12. I got totally caught up and lost in it. But that just lets you know you're having fun, right? Miss Joy says, hey guys, I'm still here, just in the bushes. I know that's right. Miss Joy, I know you do a lot with your crafts during the week, but do you sew on Friday nights? Are you sewing? Are you crafting? Or just like laying on the couch with your feet kicked up, chilling? I'm actually pretty wound up after these lives, so I don't immediately go to sleep, but trust me, when I crash out. So, yeah, we'll see. It is about 11:20. 11:30 is when I usually start making mistakes, and sometimes I cut it short, but we're going to try to go to 12. So if you can hang in, and if you can, I get it. Go to sleep, get your sleep. Sleep is important, y'all. Let's see. LOL. I see scraps in there that I was sewing today. Oh, you're saying you see fabric in here that you were using? You know, Pat, she might have left to go eat or whatever, but the crabs, again, we were talking about the crabs that I wonder if she picked up some of this fabric because it's got the blue crabs on it, and I bought it as a scrap bag. So there were 2.5-inch squares. I probably spent like $8, and I don't know how many like jelly rolls I got, but anyway, so I never actually bought this fabric by the yard, but I know that she would love this, and I'm wondering if she ever saw it. So I'll definitely have to ask her, but that's funny. So some of this fabric comes from Joann's. I know if you are a sewist of any sort, you've bought fabric at Joann's before, you know, its tragic end. And so, yeah, I could imagine that. I mean, Joann's. So that's fun. Connection. That's what we do in the schools. We try to tell the kids, instead of yelling, me too, they sign it. So connection. Okay, let's get some more music going and get back to sewing. Let's see how many more I can do before the end of the night. Here we I'm not gonna lie. My seams have been more off tonight. I don't know if it's because it's nighttime or if because, you know, I'm more in my head about it. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Done is better than perfect. But I'm wondering what's up with that. You know, what's up with that?
Okay, bitch, check this. I know bringing me down is a part of your checklist, but you can't cause I'm feisty. You mad in the corner, I'm here sipping iced tea. So many bitches wanna down me. On the way to the top, can't reach, can't find me. Better chill with them looks. AK over here on the beats, making hits with hooks. Okay, boy, let's talk about it. I know you snitch, don't think I forgot, bitch. Now I'm coming for your neck. Gotta kill one just to keep them other ones in check. So many people wanna down me. On the way to the top, can't reach, can't find me. Now I'll be on the G5, rocking some knee highs, some bad bitches. Bye. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just better catch my flow. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just better catch my.
So again, this was full of strips when I started. I now do not have enough to do any more blocks. Well, to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 strips left, so not bad. And let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to iron. 5 to iron, and how many already ironed? I lost count. Like just that fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be plus whatever's in that pile. So not a bad night. Not a bad night. I'll give myself some props on that. I think ironing is the most time-consuming part of it, honestly. Opening up the seams. I might try just doing them to one side and nesting them to see if I see a difference in how they lay. I mean, I normally do it that way. I don't know why I decided to try the open seams. I guess because I never did it before and I just wanted to see how it would go. Worth it. Let's see. Did I miss anything in the comments? 19 comments since I started sewing. Okay, y'all been busy. Let's see. Oh, we have a new person, Nancy. I haven't seen your name before. Hello, welcome to Oh So Happy, the late night sip and sew. If you're still here, please like the video. Please subscribe. We'd love to have you join the community. A couple of people saying hi. And Gigi says, the wine, the wine. Wait a minute, wait, the wine. April says, I'm still here, actually making progress on my crochet project. Counting and typing don't mix. Don't quite mix. True that, true that. Trying to get to a row 10 before I stop. On row 5 now, and my eyes are already burning. I know that's right. Mine are burning a little bit too. Gigi says it's the wine and it's getting late. But we're here till you finish. That is so sweet. Thank you. Seriously, you might be gone already. Yeah, she says, good night, everyone. Have a nice weekend. I don't know your name. I don't think it's, yeah, you. Who are you? I'll try to get that from you the next time. Lola, April says, nighty night. Gigi chimed in, have a nice weekend. You've been doing a lot and your eyes may be a little tired. Yeah, for sure. For sure. But you know, I have my little thing. I get my shower in before I start the live. That wakes me up, gets me going. Sometimes I take the dog for a walk just to, you know, get my energy up. And honestly, you know, doing this is kind of exciting too. So I definitely could go. You know, maybe I'll have a live one time and I'll see how late I can go. Maybe I'll set a goal like 10 hours. Can I do 10 hours? That would be fun. I mean, maybe not, but maybe. I'm up for it. And I'm not saying y'all got to stick with me the whole time, but it would be interesting to see how far I could go. Maybe try to do a project from beginning to end. And you know, speaking of content, I definitely want to do some content around getting ready for the retreat. I kind of talked about it earlier, but you know, there's a lot that goes into it, making sure, oh my gosh. Maybe it's the drink you drink. But I don't care. I mean, okay, I'm just going to show you how bad my seams are off. Okay, so let's start up here. This one looks pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, we started going south here, and then we all the way wrong. All the way wrong right here. All the way wrong. But you know what? I feel like there's something wrong with this block. Like maybe it's too small. I mean, you know, is what it is. Is what it is. I'm not gonna stress about it. I know I done mixed up my rows here though. I'm just gonna start with this and then combine them. So definitely if I do a 10-hour live, it has got to be something easy. Something super easy. So that I don't have to think too much, because I'm gonna definitely be tired. But I like the challenge. We'll connect these two. Yeah. All right. Is that the end of... So I would love to be able to put larger music files on here, but I can't. I can only do about like 10 minutes or so. So anyway, so I bounce around between a couple of different mixes that I have, and then I have some like just one song that I've uploaded. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was just one song. I liked it. Yeah, so I'm just, kind of like trying to finger press open the seams a little bit. These are 2-inch squares, so, or strips, but they become squares once I cut them a second time. And so that means, the seam is going to take up 1/2 inch. So that leaves a finished block of 1.5 inches. And just trying to get into the little crevices with the iron is a little bit tough. And it's just easier when you've already finger pressed it open a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. It's time consuming, but as all things that take time, worth the wait. But not necessarily my favorite part of this, especially when, as you're ironing one row, you open up or move another row that you've already ironed. That's a little annoying. There's some seams in here that when I went over them, they ended up going in the opposite direction of where they should go, and that's okay. It is what it is. The baby won't complain. The baby will snuggle this quilt nonetheless. Okay, so I don't know. This is also time consuming. Like, I just like to take inventory every so often. So I'm just going to count again because I lost track before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 blocks. I'm thinking that the quilt is going to be 4 blocks by 6 blocks. And then maybe a border. I don't know. We'll see. So I said I had 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10 blocks. I can dig it. I can dig it. We are 10 minutes away from closing the lounge doors. Let's see. Just clicking around, checking out. Why don't I see? All right, you guys. A few of you hit the like button. I'm loving it. Thanks for the love. And we have a couple of new subscribers. It was a good night. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, like I said, this week I'm gonna definitely try to push out more content. And I'm excited about that. I've got a couple of patterns. That's what I might do in my quiet time back in my room. I've got a few patterns that I've started that I want to finish. Quilts that I've made recently that I want to share with you guys. So there is much, much, much to do. So when we find a little bit of quiet time to sew and be at peace with our hobbies, you gotta appreciate it, y'all. You have to appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna say this is my last block that I'm ironing. Come on, girl, lay it down. Lay down flat. It helps when you talk to the fabric. It's like talking to plants. You don't get it unless you get it. All right. So if I go, what did I say? 4x6 or 4x7? 4 times 6 is 24. If I do 4x7, what's that? 28. Yes. So that being said, I'm about halfway there, regardless. If I have, no, I'm like a third of the way there. If I have 10 blocks or 20. How many did I say I had? I can't even remember. Why am I trying to do math at midnight? I don't know. Anyway, y'all, here we are. It is the end of our night. My machine has come unthreaded. So you know it's over. It's over. It has been a pleasure hanging out with you guys, whether you're watching this live or catching it on the replay. My name is B. Thank you so much for visiting my little corner of the internet. This is where we do things that make you happy, and quilting is what makes us happy. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.